Alright, time to test microphone, testing microphone 1 2. Time to test microphone, testing microphone 1 2. Okay. Does it even work on the vertical stream then?
Howdy howdy. Yo Biggie.
Yo yo. Yep. Sorry about that. There was some
This is a thank you for being here.
Oh my god, it
Gold coin.
I got my gold coins. Thank you so much. Hey, it's even working on the friggin' chat. That's amazing. Isn't that cool? YouTube, the restream recognizes gold coin chats now. Really impressive.
Smiley face. THX for being here.
Thanks. I could say the same to you, buddy. My goodness. That's amazing. That's really, really great. Oh.
Bow.
It's bow, breads. Okay, come on. It's silly. But yeah, thank you for the. Let me just switch to my face cam. I'm on my side today, though, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you.
Combo.
Combo. But yeah, I'm on my side today, unfortunately, because we tested sitting up.
I did too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, since we tested sitting up yesterday, sat up on the bed for some time, and it got worse. So until further notice, I have to be on my side. Tomorrow's my day off. So here's the schedule. Today I'm staying on my side. Tomorrow's my day off. The next day, I'll try, if my bum's better, I'll try sitting up as well. But if it's not, then we'll see. I mean, it's become a point where it's kind of whatchamacallit. It's not good. It's nothing to be happy about, or but it is different right now. I've never been in a situation where it's hard for that it's not good for me to sit up, even on the bed. Yeah,
it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I was in an accident, right? That's what left me in the situation. Oh.
Silver star.
And you're still giving me
better.
stars. Yeah, thank you. And you're still gifting me stuff, so that's so I'm happy. Right? There's ups and downs to this kind of stuff always, and there's gonna be times when I feel bad, and times when your body doesn't cooperate. There are times when things don't go your way, but it's about but
It's been a while since I gifted.
yes it has been. But yeah, it's always nice to have somebody. Well, the thing is
We're going on an ADHD tangent.
I guess we are.
At Bread's brother, you successfully redeemed ADHD for 10 LP.
Yeah, but either way, it is. I'm just thankful that you're here. Really.
Hee.
Yep. And where was I? Speaking of the redeems, I need to put up the redeems.
At Bread's brother, you have 51 LP.
Yep. I need to put up the redeems paste bin. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to chill now.
Yep. Redeem. How to redeem? Yep. How to redeem. I'm reminded of the "do not redeem" memes everywhere. Do not redeem. What are you doing?
I have 27 jewels left.
Yeah, save him. Okay, let me just pin these and then just say a general thank you in the chat.
I spent
guess.
some on other streamers.
That's fine. Oh my goodness!
Sparkles.
Oh, look at all them sparkles. Oh man, I need to start a poll too to increase interaction. Thanks for stopping by! Exclamation point! Mind leaving a like? Question mark. Liked! Exclamation point. And staying to chat.
What does that mean?
What? The do not redeem? Well, there's a bunch of Oh, okay.
The Japanese chords. Words.
It is from an old game called Super Robot Wars, right? And the dude's a kind of a mechanic. Okiaku-san means hey customer, and don't forget your change, basically. We played that game for a long while, and I played it in Japanese and translated it into English. Oh my goodness.
100.
Man, these jewels. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'll just... The thing is, Manta is still at his dad's place, I do believe. So he's probably just busy with that stuff. And you could do all the various different things.
No, thank you.
Yeah. But I want to thank you and all my members. Yep, I want to thank Manta, Burton, Talenton.
Thank you.
Tank. Yep. Lord Yelenak, and Brez's brother here, or Brasant, as well as Ozor. Yeah, thank you for being members at the time of streaming. Watch vids early, cool badges and emojis, and getting turned into a Pokemon, amongst other perks. So if you guys want to become members, check it out. Otherwise, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the button to get notified for when I go live. And you know what? I'm just going to actually go into the game here.
The keyboard is small.
Oh. Yeah, I understand. I've had people misspell things before. It's completely fine. It is. I'm just making sure that everything is correct before I close. The other things. Okay. Right. I'm going to save first. Save the game.
If I lose my member, do I still keep my character?
Oh, you'll still be here in the you'll still be here in...
It said like I had 27 days left.
Yeah. At the end of the membership program, the thing is, I mean, there are going to be times I forget to like Techno was on the member thank you for a while, even though he was not technically a member anymore. People like Ozor, like the, you know, on the bottom, you know what, let me just show you. because usually for members, right? Apilux is the one who's like the decision maker, so pays at a higher tier. Talenton and Manta deserves a lot more as well because they also do a lot more. Burton has been in the background for a while, but he's still a member. Manta's, if you look at his badge, if he actually regular shows up on YouTube, he's been here for like 4 years or something. But Lord Yellowknack here, Brosant, and Ozor, the ones at the bottom row. Lord Yellowknack is a Twitch sub, so he's a special category. Ozor or ID Earth, he isn't technically a member, but he comes in and gives like super chats. So he does. So I give him an honorary place. So Brosant here, probably you'll stay here as an honorary thing for a little while, unless there's more members, and then you have to share more of your membership space. I mean, I always keep this as a special area for people to as well. I mean, as you see, I don't see Lord Yellowknack much anymore. I don't see well, Techno shows up once in a while, so but he's not on the list. Yeah, whoa.
Sparkles.
Sparkle. But I'm just double checking that I have this saved, right? I'm gonna save separately here in case, anyways. Because I'm gonna try what's called a respec. And I'm not sure if the respec's going to work. Did I freeze the game? Okay.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Wait, there's a loot? Okay. There's a bunch of loot everywhere. Yep. What about here? Okay.
Summoning the group warning.
Oh.
Underscore biggie bonk colon underscore biggie who colon underscore biggie ha colon underscore biggie hype colon underscore biggie love colon underscore biggie no.
Oh, wait. Father, stop too fast. Really? That's a sus thing to say. There's 2 more that I see. Have a light heavy.
What lies beyond?
Okay, finally. Right, it's now time for me to respec Kefka. And I'm going to do an F5 here, again, just to make sure that things don't blow up in my face. Right, so what I'm going to use is something called a toy box. So this is basically a cheat, right? I'm going to press respec, right? First off, to get him back to level 0. Which is fine. But what I wanted to actually do is I'm going to do something about his archetype, because he has Sanctioned Psyker, but I need to change his sanction psyker from normal to yeah, I want his sanction psyker, but instead of his usual, I'm gonna pick telepathy, maybe. Yep. Right. Okay. And see if I can get his
We're going on an
Ah.
ADHD tangent.
We certainly are. This is going to be a little while
At
before.
Bread's brother, you successfully redeemed ADHD for 10 LP.
Ooh.
Silver
Okay.
Star.
Right. Let's see the Guido. Right. Rogue Trader builds.
Sniped.
Wait, who sniped what? Where am I? Okay.
Just like
Right.
Talent. Say
Yeah.
it. Said.
Yep. Sniping is whenever you gift a membership and then somebody in the then you target specifically somebody on the chat correctly. Where is it? Oh, you're doing the summoning ritual, I guess. Chaos. Warlock. Yep. Okay, so let's see if I could do this correctly. Right, so it's features, right, that I have right now. I'm not sure if... Okay. Right, currently it's base character features, reload after combat, take it easy, double wall, corruption, soul mask, mark, never stop shooting, sanction psyker. Mm-hmm. I'll need to... What is it? Look up which... Psyker. Yep. Psyker is correct. Sanction Psychers have reduced minus 20% chance to... Okay. Is it show wall? Okay. I need to look up Sanction Psyker. Sank. Shouldn't. Psyker. Wait. Okay. Right. I'm just looking if there's anything in particular that I need to add or remove. Okay. Okay, it's saying telepath, pyromancy. Hmm. No, not unsanctioned psyker. That's wrong. I want sanctioned psyker.
My birthday
Telepath.
is this Friday.
Oh. Well, you'll probably be able to, well, we'll give you a nice little birthday thing, I guess, but it also depends on what we want to... Oh, sorry, my body's being a little bit...
I'm FR this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One thing I'll say is be careful about what you... like, your age. Yeah, don't divulge your actual age onto YouTube, because YouTube is being very silly about that. Okay. Manipulating biological enemy and processes with the power of their minds. I don't know which one of this is the one. Okay. I'm going to add and then remove. Right? I think that's going to be it.
Ha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is... Ah!
Bow.
You got the bows. I'm just thinking about if there's anything else I want to add here. I think that's it. And yep. If I remove this, okay. Right, I'm not gonna press show all. Right, Kefka, do we have, let me just look at the buffs, I guess. No. Battle start momentum 10. Oh, it's stats. That's the one I wanted. Okay, male. Changing your gender may cause visual glitches. Okay. Faith, hope, and corruption. We're keeping size. Oh, we could change the size of our character. That's kind of fun. Okay. Yeah, we could change stats as well. If I remember correctly, I actually chose ballistics. So I'm just going to reduce my intelligence, perception,
Sega is one
willpower.
of my fave name for games like Sonic, and like some other games it's really classic and old school feeling, which I love because I love old games because of the screen feature and it's cool.
Sega! Yep. Good thing is, usually I put ballistics, int, and perception. So I'm going to reduce, I'm just going to add int, right? Now we already have int and perception, but I'm going to add willpower. Yep, and then reduce ballistics. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Which means that now, okay, less ballistic skill and more in... Wait, yeah, we had intelligence, perception, willpower. Wait, what's the minus? My logis analyzer. Okay, we could, we probably will be, respecking you. Okay, time to respec. We're gonna go operative again. And we're gonna go slowly picking things one by one. Analyze enemies. This is going to be Medicaid and expose weakness, dismantling attack, and we're going to go with Tide of Excellence. So operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, gains +1 damage and +2 armor pen. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to save after this.
Okay,
Silver Star.
and we're gonna go Intelligence. And with
Sparkles.
wait, can we go Psycho Minoris already? Yes. Right. Next up is Uncanny Sight.
Oh my.
Now, where is Uncanny Sight now? Yes.
In the future I'll be a super chat person.
Yeah, don't be whatchamacallit, oh, wait a minute, where is Uncanny Sight? Warp Minds, Warp Hearts. Huh. Is this the correct
What is your highest super chat?
my highest super chat is from Manta. But he usually does it once or twice a year. He does it once for my he usually does the $100 for my birthday and $100 for my um and for Christmas sometimes. But that's why he's the goat for my channel. But the other one person of course is Apilux. Apilux just gifts me like
Goat.
I'm just looking at why is this
Go turquoise white horns.
this is weird. Maybe did I pick the wrong I might have picked not stats, features.
Manta is going to be the next Mrs. Beast.
Huh. That's the wrong word. It's sanctioned.
Mrs. Beast.
Or maybe it's
Bro,
telepath.
this automatically thing.
Yep.
MR Beast.
I'm gonna try to say show all. And go. What happens if I add this? Oh, this is okay, I understand what this is. This is the friggin'
Oh yeah, THX for the subscribe, it really helps.
Okay. I'm just looking at the what the hmm. That's real weird. Why don't I have
I have a
uncanny
brother
sight?
named Shadow K Streams.
Okay. For some odd
Don't
reason.
say that was me. I
Okay.
swear that's not me.
Yeah. Okay. Sight. Hmm.
He kept blaming me for some reason. Swear on everything.
Sight. Rogue Trader. Uncanny Sight is a talent in Rogue Trader that that inflicts an exploit even on enemies which are out of operative's line of sight. Hmm. That's real weird. Why is Uncanny Sight not here then?
I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
I'll be in any streams.
Yep. Just give me a second while I look at the... No, this is Psychic Shriek. Right. Talents. Okay, I've doubled on the telepath, so that's not good.
I'll be there. Brew. I got to eat.
Yep. Okay.
BRB, hopefully I come back to the stream and not go to sleep.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, anyways, buddy.
If I don't,
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah. It's
Yep.
Haya.
See ya.
But bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Rest Ream chat. Or see you soon.
Yep. See you soon. It's Uncanny Sight or Tide of Excellence. Yep. Okay, we'll go Uncanny Sight and Tide of Excellence. Intelligence. Psyche Minoris. Yeah, okay, this is fine. And we'll go more intelligence. And we'll go with pyromancy. So we're gonna have basically turning Kefka into our Psyker now. Instead of our Brap poison. Lore. I'm gonna go lore warp. Right? And then we'll go lore Imperium after. We're gonna go backdraft into pain channeling. Psychic power deals more damage than target's wounds, deals excess damage. So this is backdraft. User Psyker deals damage within 2 cells on the initial target into pain channeling. So this is just we're our Idira replacement. And dismantling attack, we'll go dismantling attack 3 into a lore in it would go lore warp here. That's fine. And then we'll go lore Imperium now. Into perception. Ballistics calc and lore warp. Or lore Imperium in this case. And now we have sensory deprivation. So this is just Idira at home. Second sight, fresh target. Willpower. Dismantle attack 2. That's our operative stuff done. Okay. Next, then we have the... Oh, this is new. This isn't like Idira anymore. Okay. Then you will be our first assassin. Very nice. Seek the opening. The assassin sees a single opening for each enemy on the enemy side. Assassin. Yep. The particular perimeter called lethality, whose value can change over the course of combat. Base value is equal to either assassin's dodge or dodge reduction. And you have opening. When the assassin hits an opening, excluding over penetration, they deal additional +10 of target's maximum wounds damage. Okay. And we have over penetration stuff. Okay. Assassin hits an opening, excluding over penetration, to deal additional maximum wounds damage. After an attack, the opening is moved to the opposite side of the enemy. Each enemy's openings that were not hit with the assassins during the assassin's turn move to a random side of that enemy at the start. Okay, so this is basically a side, a directional thing, right? Okay, opening whenever there's assassin hits an opening, excluding over penetration. Okay. And with that, we have, I think it's not that's what. Where's the psychic assault? There we go. Everyone within a 7-cell cone in front of the psyker suffers a psychic shriek damage, and it's forced to make a willpower resistance test. They're stunned. Okay, so this is the your choice, I guess. Deadly calculation. Every 10 damage double the assassin's attack. It also deals +1 direct damage to the same target. Wow, okay. Next is Dispatch. The assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. His attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. Also deals additional damage equal to 25% of target's missing wounds. Assassin's dodge, dodge reduction, armor penetration, and parry reduction are doubled for this attack. Mm-hmm. Okay, right. AP, and now we have just willpower. It says imminent desire, so I'm not sure what that does. Deals direct damage to an enemy, +1 stack of the vulnerable effect. Okay. Mm-hmm. Still willpower. And they're picking Lore Imperium first. Before the awareness. But I mean we could go Lore Warp, and Lore Imperium. Doesn't really matter which order it is. And it's Firestorm? Huh, okay. Target creatures suffering from warp, burn, or burning. If suffering from this target's an ally, the psychic power deals no damage to it. Everyone adjacent to the target suffers the effect of the ignite psychic power. Okay. Ignite. Okay. Wait. This psychic power can only target creatures suffering from a warp burn or burning. If the target is an ally, the psychic power deals no damage to it. The damage everyone adjacent to the target, both allies and enemies, suffering the effects of ignite. Okay. And is it lethality heightens? Deals 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack. Gains +10 lethality. Again, lethality is a specific Equal to dodge or dodge reduction whenever whatever is higher. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Perception. And it's don't stop believing. Okay. Stacks of never stop shooting should be lost. They become 25 stacks instead. Okay. Can always upgrade willpower. And never stop believing into a perfect opening. Into a perception. Lore. Warp. Dispatch 2. Deals additional damage to 45% of the target's missing wounds instead. Okay. This is just going to be lots and lots of damage. And now we go Psycho Terminus. Leaving the enemy in complete disarray. When target pass agility tests with an 8. Right. Okay, direct damage is damage that cannot be reduced with target's perimeters bonuses. So whenever we deal direct damage, must pass an agility resistance test with a -8 penalty, or they become slowed. Okay. Leaving the enemy in complete disarray. This archetype rank, it is possible to choose intelligence right now into lore Imperium. And now we go with the melting beam. Deals double damage of ignite to all creatures in a 12-cell line. And we reduce their armor by 18 until the end of the combat. Enemy armor react. This is just the light of judgment, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go Fire Within. Heals or scores a critical hit against 8 creatures in one combat. Sucker's next attack will cause 0 AP, will not come towards the attack per turn. Yep. Seize the advantage. Which says assassin gets +15 lethality against enemies that have any of the following effects: slowed, immobilized, or hemorrhage. Hemorrhage? Wow. Okay. Which means that he probably works very well with Marazai if he decides to join us. Okay, more lore. And we either have Fire Within, Seize Advantage, Mind Siege. Mind Siege? Mind Siege. There you are. What did you do? Enemies that have failed a willpower resistance test against any of the psychic powers. Additional 15 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage until the end of combat. Yikes. Okay. More int. And Psycho Extremis. Into a Dispatch 3. It's an opening. They gain. There we go. And now he becomes an exemplar. And his exemplar will be Malign Influence. Where's the Malign? Enemy fails a willpower resistance test against a character to suffer 10 direct damage. Okay. These just direct damage all the way through. It's kind of ironic, well, kind of poetic. Actually, start operating system. The enemy with the largest number of exploits suffers +2 more exploits. If 2 or more enemies are tied, one of those enemies are chosen at random. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of ironic that he evolved from his poisoning ways into a light of judgment demigod. Okay, more lore warp. Lethal concentration. Assassins gain plus lethality. Okay. And with that, yep. My goodness, 5 PR. Okay. There's a bunch of things we need to do. First off is your gear. Let's go to inventory. Oh my. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not what I wanted to do. Can we fix this? Oh dear, oh no. Oh me, oh my. Okay, that screwed.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Okay. Okay, please. Oh dear. That took me by surprise. Oh dear. Okay. Well, hopefully I'm not demonetized for that, but holy cow. Yeah. Man. Okay, Thasarium Mask, where are you? There we go. And what is it? Dimensional Traveler's Cloak? Okay, so Heretical Voratory, where against a psychic power, allows them to sacrifice wounds to immediately teleport to any cell. Okay, finally. Oh. And Chain of Crystals or Invigorating Resolve. So it's either here or... Does someone else has Invigorating Resolve? No. Okay. Gain equal amounts of temporary wounds. Chain of Crystals is... Yeah, bonus to lower warp. Yes, please. Hits a demon or psyker for the first time in a combat. Yeah. We have a Warp Surge Brooch. Okay. Okay. So we either... Okay. What is this? This is a Celestial Eye. Okay. I'm going to look for Spirit Drape, I guess. Is it a Spirit Drape? Where is it? Yep. Instead of the Pear Holster. And okay. I don't know where what the Warp Search brooch is and where I could get it. I could look it up. Give me a second while I look up where the Warp Search brooch is. Okay, it's not colonies. Armory. Warp. Surge. Okay. It's not here. So what is the Warp Surge brooch? It's a ring. On the first round of combat, the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. Where is that? Oh, Vladam. Okay. Yeah, that's probably our first priority. Right. But... No, where's my... Okay. There's the Chaos Warlock. Right, Act 2, they want the Sport Surge brooch. And thrice... Okay, Psyker's footwear? Do we have Psyker's footwear? Oh, this is Battle Psyker boots. Suffers the burning... Can I suffer burning effects? Okay. I think the Psyker boots are either on Kasia or on... What's her name? Okay. but we're looking for staffs. Charge staff in particular. Biomancer, detachment, diviner staff. Yeah, I think we'll need to head over to yeah. I'll keep this for now. I guess we're heading out to the outside.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Right, with that, we're finally done here. Yes? Okay.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I think we could head out here to Clementia. What happened to the box? Wait, is that... Wait.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Wait, what's next? Are we not supposed to head out? Did we glitch the game? That's real weird. Search the palace for survivors. There we go. I forgot. Okay, so... That's the general something that we're supposed to do. Hopefully I didn't destroy the game or glitch it out.
An expected result.
Hey. What you doing, buddy?
I die undefeated.
Hey, Slander. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? God Emperor preserve me. Beyond the darkest abyss, Achilles, why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? I focused my attention on investigating the attacks. Across the Protectorate, I suspected there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but I saw it in the rogue trader's capital. Foolhardy. Even for Drukhari, I never have thought. Let's look at your wounds. Okay. Body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. Drukhari put a great effort into filling him every moment with searing pain. Not every wounds are life-threatening. Okay, that's good at least. Administer first aid first. His wounds are shallow. The foe did not want to cut his thread, and yet each wound has touched a nerve to plunge the victim to a pit of agony. Each cut a message, not to us, but the one who the body becomes a sheet of parchment. A message of unclean words. Let's do the first aid. Shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. So, what happened here? The reports came from orbit about the Xenos attack. I was in the Administratum halls. เรียมฮะ ขอจิบกาแฟอีกหน่อยเด้อ Resolving the matter for your succession, I rushed into my shuttle and prayed for the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck, before I could get rid of all the pics and documents I have gathered. The palace was besieged. Riam ฮะ เดี๋ยวผักยังเหลือเปล่า คือวันนี้น่าจะต้มผักเป็นแบบผักเราไม่นั่นนะเหมือนจะเป็นงดน่ะก็คือเป็นผักอย่างเดียวทั้งวันแล้วเดี๋ยววันพรุ่งนี้พี่ค่อยกลับมากินตามปกติขอเป็นผักเยอะๆหน่อยวันนี้ไม่เอาไก่เลยนะคะไม่เอาไก่เลยNeed torture you. Why? Such is the nature of enemies of humanity. No. What did you tell them? But they didn't ask me anything. Look for anything. They didn't just poke around the place. Strange. I can see a loud bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? Okay. Great honor to hear such words from Lady Orselio. Refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are a reminder of the mistakes I made and my key to redemption. Oh my goodness. How edgy. But I'm feeling kind of sus about you. Anything from attackers? Okay. Your lordship, the Drukhari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech while they were deliberating on how they were going to kill me. Mentioned that the other monkey had been helping them all this time. Renegades, pirates, or something of that sort. Oh my goodness. So basically somebody is behind this attack, not only with not just the Drukhari. They are going hand in hand with them. Winterscale seems like the most likely candidate. Breakthrough. We were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augurs from the orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies for the course you will learn of all of these reports. Okay. I'm not hearing enough awe and civility in your voice, Clementia. Is this how you thank gratitude your savior? Try one more time. That is such a Kefka thing to say. Please forgive me the brevity of comes in as my words, your lordship. It's just a situation. The circumstances. O great rogue trader, the God Emperor's anointed bearer of the sacred warrant, deliverer of his will, on this day, solely by your will, we dirt-dwelling worms have been left our lives through the worthless beating of your heart. My goodness. We offer our lowly thanks for the grace bestowed upon Jesus by the mercifulness. May the Von Valanche's name be praised through the ages.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh my goodness. Howdy, howdy. Who is it? Howdy, howdy, mana. Okay, so okay, a couple of things that we are doing. First off, we've respect Kefka, and now his now he is a light of judgment, direct damage dealing monster with his magic. But we need to actually, and you missed a. Hopefully nobody would capture it, but you missed a moment where Kefka got a little bit underdressed for the stream because I was changing his abilities around, and it but thankfully no nudity. Well, if not like the developers were smart enough not to program in
Oh boy.
any
I can't wait to see this new build. Oh
Yep.
my. Kefka, you dog.
Yep. Yeah, okay. We'll lowly attack thanks for it's light of judgment. So it seems kind of fun, but Clementia, we asked Clementia to like I said, I'm not hearing enough awe and civility in your voice, Clementia. Is this how you show your gratitude to your savior? Try one more time. Clementia clears her throat and says, okay, please. O great rogue trader, God Emperor's anointed, bearer of the sacred warrant, deliverer of his will, on this day solely by your will, we dirt-dwelling worms have been left our lives through the worthless less than a single beat of your heart. Yes. We offer our lowly thanks for the grace bestowed upon us by your mercifulness. May the Von Valanche's name be praised through the ages. May all worlds by the end of the galaxy know your virtues. May his grace be with you until the end of time. All hail, rogue trader, savior of Dargonus. With your highest consent, there's one more thing. Okay. We will continue to clean up the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble of the corpses and any of other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemies' attacks if they're launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If they are matters require your attention, I will detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure Dargonus return to the former glory. Other news. I am lying down, so you do probably, that means for you at the for me at the very least, I am not in the best shape. Yesterday was I tested, when we tested sitting up on the bed, it did not go as well as I wanted it. It's unfortunate. Showing signs of bruising, so unfortunate that is the case. Meaning that until further notice, we're going to have to be on our side. And tomorrow's the day off, so let's see if it heals. And if on Friday, which is Bread Brother's birthday, apparently, he's saying that. If on Friday I'm feeling good.
Oh dear. So sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We must find a way to recoup your strength.
Yep, but yeah, if on Friday I'm feeling better, I'll try sitting up on the bed again. And if it's still showing signs of bruising, then we need to prioritize weight loss immediately. And that means that for the foreseeable future, I'll be on a very strict diet. Almost on a crash diet, I would assume. Yeah. Message requiring an audience. Such a critical report delivered. Okay, and I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna rant a little bit. Yesterday, I ordered because just today I was feeling peckish, I decided to order some snacks that are good for me, and by the time the order came, they canceled all of my various different snacks. I ordered, the healthy nuts and seaweed and all those things, and they canceled everything. They called in and said, nope, we're out of this, we're out of this, we're out of this, we're out of this. And I understand completely that it's not the store's fault that the website isn't updated, but man, and I had to resort to eating less healthy because the only food that was available was not the most healthy option. Yep.
There
So,
will be
not-
no peace in my wake.
Oh, thanks for the advanced bed kit.
Curses.
Yep. Oh, we have a Medicaid check here. Medicaid.
I do what I must.
Oh, the cuts are barely distinguishable. Okay. Control panel. It's broken. Broken furniture.
Oh, I remembered another interesting thing about the Tau. In one story, Commander Farza'ite was in a battle against Shadow Soon, the two having a heartfelt former childhood friends now bitter rivals fight.
Yep. You need to go to the bridge of the Von Valancia's ship. And Blades in the Void, bridge Von Valancia's ship. Yep. Okay. Rapid strikes on colonies and trade vessels. That's not good. Right.
I've read about this.
What happened to you, Mr. Aristocrat? The aristocrats.
During this fight, the planet they were fighting on got invaded by the Death Guard Chaos Marines, and the two had to unite to fight them off.
Compared to naval
During the
service,
fight,
that
the
was
Death
barely
Guard
a
opened a warp rift to
Beyond.
try and bring in reinforcements.
Reinforcements! We head to the Void Ship Bridge. Finally.
Farza'ite and Shadow Sun chased them into the warp rift to try and cut them off, but this was a trap. The Death Guard Psychers could now bombard the Tau ships with the full might of the warp.
Ah. As a side note, it's interesting that the, whatchamacallit, Gladius, the 4X game with various different factions, didn't include the Tau for some odd reason. You secured Dargonis, no place like home. Welcome back, Lord Captain, during your absence. We have assisted the ground forces by coordinating the movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. Your timely intervention, so basically you made it back to Dargonis before they're devastated by the Dukari. And the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break...
Just as all hope seemed lost, a giant multi-armed entity appeared and swatted the Death Guard's ship away and purged the plague sweeping through the Tau ships.
Uh-oh. Was that like Evangelion Angel? Or not Eldrazi. Okay. It managed to break back the raid, which has threatened it to a protectorate war. Dargonis suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficiently capacity to restore the administrative networks of industries as possible. The world remains intact
when
despite...
Farsight asked the entity what it was, the being responded that it was their greater good. It then shoved their ships out of the warp to safety.
What the heck? Oh my goodness! That what the heck? That must have been a mind F. Was that a Sanich thing? Is Sanich string just sneaky? Or do the Tau have some... Oh wow! Or is this something kind of fan theories? Yeah.
Farsight and Shadow Sun both were in total disbelief at what just happened, and both agreed to never speak of this again. That's kinda the mystery.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, so let's think. If we think about this, right? Usually, warp entities or warp entity, like a warp entity, is probably a usually it's a manifestation of several years of whatchamacallit, right? Of corruption. Like with the Eldari, it's several 1,000 years of no-nos. And then they manifest into a warp demon. So there's a couple of there's a couple of things that could be. Like, is that like a new warp entity? That could be one theory, right? Oh, look at all the viewers on YouTube. My goodness. Hello, YouTube viewers. Hi.
This entity has never appeared since. The Tau don't have any psychic powers, the closest being the ethereal psychic pheromones. But that wouldn't be enough to create a godlike being.
Yeah, exactly. So it's either it's either a Zenich thing, but it is very unlike Zenich. Out of character, I'll say that. Okay.
Some fans believe the entity was Xianj posing as the greater good just to screw over Nurgle's forces and play some long con game.
That could very well be. You know what my headcanon would be? You know how the Tau have done wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff, right? How they went into a pocket dimension in the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff, and then they emerged extra with technology. Is that correct? Am I correct in that regard regarding the Tau? If I'm going to make a guess, I'm going to go with the the Bravern mythology. It's Tau from the future. I'm going to say that. It is a Tau from the future who has done, or yeah, who have figured out backwards time travel, or not backwards time travel, but basically who have
They didn't do it on purpose though. That warp storm that advanced them was total act of nature, random circumstance.
yeah, no, but I know, but it is a it could very well be a nexus point, or an event that they said that, okay, well, this is the only time, or this is the time where the you are true in that if it's going to be a give me a second. I'm gonna need to take a bathroom break. My body is actually rebelling a little bit, but yeah, it is true that in that sense it needs to be the wibbly wobbly timey wimey things needs to have to be a open portal or initiated somewhat by the tower themselves. But it could very well be an important nexus point where, hey, this is the only time that these two are going to be together and travel back in time or set up a wormhole type thing. All right, I'll be right back. I need to take a bathroom break.
It could be possible. Total open-ended whatever this entity storyline could be. What we do know is that it kinda scarred Farsight and Shadow Sun both, as they couldn't believe the greater good would become manifest, or that such a thing was possible. Yeah, my conjecture is that it could very well be a interstellar type stuff where it's a nexus point of a more advanced Tau. It's an interesting idea. But seriously, if they were going with that storyline, it would mean that the Tau most likely won their in-game. It also delves into the nature of the demons themselves as cosmic entities rather than mythical ones.
Wow. Text-to-speech really does give me a lot more, whatchamacallit, make me sound smarter or more actually smart. Yeah, lets me talk much more verbose than usual. But it is an interesting open end to kind of close, right? But yeah, let's see. Wait, Slander's report that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate the Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cinereus Manufactum. Considering the scale of the Dargonus raid, it is safe to assume that the Drukhari used up all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Achilles presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of the enemies of humanity. However, our strategies are still not hoping for long attack raids, which allow us to gather our strength for the new conflict. Okay. Lord Captain, permission to report. Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to the decisive actions, the acute phase or crisis has passed. The domain of Von Valanches is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. Hooray! Now, what's more, bringing Footfall to heal. You save Footfall's station from starvation by granting your patronage and delivering shipments of grain. Has strengthened your position as rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important hub.
Considering the all-encompassing nature of the warp, demons could certainly be just as cosmic as they are psychic. There is the place called the Deep Warp.
Oh my goodness. Of course. That's like more deep. There's a warp and there's a deep warp, right? Oh, I'm going off on
areas of the warp that not even the Chaos God's influence can reach.
There's even more conjecture. Okay, so what's the thing right now with the newest discovery of the James Webb Telescope? We're going off on another ADHD tangent here. We're switching from Warhammer lore to reality lore. They found galaxies earlier in the universe than where they should be. So basically saying that there's a time they found because of the James Webb Telescope's ability to look further into the past. They're looking
People
further.
like the fan canon that the defunct Chaos God, Malal, dwells down there in the Deep Warp.
Ah, okay, that could be an interesting thing. But I don't know anything about the defunct Chaos God warp though. But as I was saying that the James Webb Telescope found galaxies much earlier formed, if they're what it should be, and there are new theories, and we have to rethink theories about the beginning of the universe, and what is constituted as a Big Bang could possibly be not a Big Bang, but a siphon from a the theory. One of the theories available is that it's a siphon from, instead of siphon from a black hole from a different reality or different universe, shooting out material. So that's one theory right now, but it's interesting stuff. But we'll see what the what scientists are going to theorize or come up with next, or
Interesting.
yeah. Anyways, it falls under our heel in honor of surrounding tribe, Dargonas. As the capital world of your dynasty's domain is currently making preparations as the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as their honorable as the heir of Theodora. Okay, so basically we don't have a ceremony yet. Okay. I've just returned from Dargonas. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruin? Okay. Do not underestimate Governor Drivestim's desire to find favor with your lordship. At this moment, thousands of your subjects are cleaning rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. Okay. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They'll be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds would be, if not healed, they will be hidden under elaborate distressing. Okay. None of these are very Kefka-esque. What is a ceremony? Swear an oath, then shake a lot of sweaty hands. Okay, that's probably it, yeah. Much is certain, but that's not a lot there is. There will be also a reception, as well as other noble guests, the distinguished rogue trader Caligul's Winterscale and Cynthia Corda. Okay, so another thing that's interesting is that the Drukhari attack on the capital was orchestrated, possibly by a help of another rogue trader. So it could very well be, but if I look at this through, it is probably Winterscale who orchestrated this, and Corda will be the in attendance. Will be a great honor for Dargonas host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Yeah. Okay. Your servants will know your opinion matters to relative to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which festive activities are to take place on the glorious day. Okay. Okay. Must I decide how to entertain my subjects now too? Okay. It's not so much about the entertainment, Lord Captain, as it is about the tone you wish to do. Did the rogue traders from other currencies flock to Theodore's Assessio as well? Okay. We're gonna go heretical. Now...
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Druggery do like to be hired as mercenaries, even if they tend to betray the ones who hired them.
Now what does the rebel like to see? Give out enough amasec for everyone and hold fights between the tougher serfs. There we go. Nice. The ability to keenly see keenly into the hearts of one people is a great virtue for the ruler to possess, Lord Captain. So which two do I want by my side? Okay. Okay, for Kefka, who does he want the most? The thing is, Kefka has now become a bit of an Adira replacement. I'd love to have Jay by my side. I think she's going to be the most fun. Ooh, interesting. So...
the most manipulatable, maybe.
Ooh, actually... No. I don't want to go read the guide. It's going to be, yep. I do believe it... No. I'm just going to pick my favorites. I'm going to pick Jay and Aogun.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, breads. Okay. Oh my goodness. Chemicals, provisions, Promethean weapons, people.
I got to go. Hiya, breads.
Hooray! Yeah, Breads was here a lot with all these, whatchamacallit.
Hiya.
Wait, come on. Why is this not being said? Come on, Googs. No, not Googs. My. Okay, give me a second. Let me refresh my friggin' docs. My Streamlabs dashboard is not
Hi, Amanda.
not displaying things. Like it's supposed to show the
I got to
notification.
go, y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Now it stopped working completely. Yeah, there we go. You're supposed to do this.
See ya, Breads.
Sparkles.
Yep. Breads was here doing a bunch of combos.
You're streaming tomorrow? If not, it's good.
I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I'm streaming the next day. Tomorrow is a day off for me because it is my wife's day off, and we need to spend some time together. Oh man,
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Let me just give me a second. I'm going to check the guide.
Bye, Biggs and Manta.
See ya. I want to what is it? Not J. Oh, there we go.
Sparkles.
Thank you for the sparkles. Sunshine. Wait. Do people even know that? How old is that South Park episode now? Oh well. Rogue Trader Ceremony. Who to choose? Holy crap! We should have actually brought. Oh my goodness.
At Bread's Brother, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP. At Bread's Brother, you successfully redeemed ADHD for 10 LP.
Okay. Should have brought my waifu. Should have brought Cassia.
ADHD tangent.
Yep. Should have brought Cassia.
Okay, I'm so for real now.
Yep. Cassia has definitely the best one.
Bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Amanda.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Thanks for being here, buddy. My goodness. Right. Okay, let's see when's the last
See ya, Breads. Again.
save I had. Okay. Let's load. Right. It is mechanically the most sound one is Cassia, and I'll show you why. But Cassia and Jay, it's going to be. Bring my waifus. Flowers at my side. My goodness, we just watched Mushoku Tensei. But mechanically,
One step at
the
a
one that makes the
time
most sense is
amidst the
Cassia.
madness.
And you'll see why.
Well, I suppose since I mentioned him, I can launch into a slight tangent about Malal, the edgiest and most defunct chaos god.
Okay. Certainly. Feel free to do so, sir. My little servitor. Okay. Honor goes to okay. Right. As you type out the edgy Chaos God, I'm going to demonstrate why Cassia is the best choice. She gives us 60 navigators insight. So immediately it trivializes the space travel.
We're going on an ADHD tangent.
Haha. Thanks, Bread's brother.
At Bread's brother, you successfully redeemed
I thought you were gonna go.
ADHD for
I thought you were gonna
10
go
LP.
to bed.
Underscore biggie biggie hum colon colon underscore biggie biggie hum. Just to support.
And let me
See
just
Amanda.
double check on all the other ceremony folks on what they
See
do.
ya Biggs. See you
See
on
ya.
my birthday.
Yep. See ya, see ya, see ya. Okay, Abelard gives 1 efficiency, Xenotech provisions people, weapons and plasteel. Heinrich gives +2 security. Okay. Adira gets +2 complacency. Here gives 6 Xenotechs per colony, up to 36.
At Bread's brother, you have 24 LP.
Yep. Oh, okay. So from now on, whoever shows up first for my streams is going to get some free LP as well. So I'm gonna do that. Jay gives Caspalica reputation per colony. Yeah. So that's huge. So Jay's really is the best choice here. Yep.
Cole. Okay, now bye.
Now bye. See you on. I might give you some points for your birthday as well, Brad. If you show
Wow,
up.
10 people.
Yep, that's a lot of That's a lot of peeps. Yep. Pascal, efficiency, chemical, and plasteel, Kibella.
Prob the highest.
In a while, yes. So out of all this, the only the one is Cassia, highest, and J is the highest, and Irlet is also massive because she gives
Okay, see ya.
Xenotech. Okay. But I like J. Look at this. 18,000 rep with the Caspalica mission. So okay, so here we have Kasha gives us 10 navigators insight per colony. Irlet gives us 6 Xenotech per colony. And J gives us 18,000 3,000 faction rep per colony. So absolutely massive amounts. Oh, Pascal, hi. Kefka Palazzo. Following the Omniscience guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Just now, right? It felt like such a friggin' AI prompt. Deliver it concisely. Initiating exposition. On Sire's blessing, I conducted several sessions of the tech meditation in order to transpose available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis comprised evidence of derivations, operations of the systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in algorithms of the ship's log. I've arrived at the following conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementary ritual. The ritual will force the spirits responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take actions applicable to its nature. What kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. And if the machine spirits of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind its portents, and it is shown. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, a complementary ritual will help its purge the ship of all its unhallowed presence. Is my presence necessary? Yep. Response affirmative. The complementary ritual to take place. Activation via blood
A
of
long
the
time
series
ago,
required.
In one of the older editions of WH40K, GW tried to introduce a fifth chaos god. This chaos god would represent destruction, ending, and death.
The destruction, ending, and death. I mean, it's overlapping in with whatchamacallit. Oh, here's an interesting little tangent. That would have made it similar, very similar to Berserk, right? To have the god hand. So there's a 5, but of course destruction would overlap with Khorne a little. Notify my tech comrades to begin preparations for the complementary ritual at once. Right. Oh no. Okay. Kefka Palazzo, my tech comrade has spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual. While the cleansing, its compartments will require the authorization key in the form of the cleansing. Its commence will require an authorized key in form of the blood of Von Valancius. What do we intend to do here? Include the long effort of determining the unknown entity whose influence we've been observed through various extraordinarities within the ship's systems. In the event of this entity is classified as tech heretical, the ritual will help us banish it from the ship, and the entity who is not classified as such will attempt to make contact with it. Where's the crew? All personnel whose function is below critical have been removed from the duration of the sacred ritual. I don't see Aogun here. Generator Extremist Aogun Fibris will not fulfill no roles of critical significance within this ritual. What is the problem we might encounter? Okay, the bounds of possibility are vast. We cannot be certain of what we're dealing with. Its calculations are complete. However, there exists a risk that what we have observed on the ships are manifestations of abominable intelligence. Oh dear. We have abominable intelligence. We have AI. A transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten that the will of the Omnissiah who sent it to serve the humanity, not to exist for one's own sake. Only the ones before did the answers underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After the calamity, the creation of sentient machines was categorically forbidden, and such abomination without exception must now face deconstruction. Fine, let's put my hands in. Yep. Chomp. Chomp. Flickering the screen. Activating purgation protocols. Okay. Analyzing. Prevention. Oh, this is sad. Aww. Intrusion. Lockout. Sad. What's going on? Is proceeding as intent. As goes boys podcast abruptly, he brings his hand to the Vox communicator in surprise. Execution stop. Quiet. Hello. Nomos! Hello, Nomos.
The OS is sad. Dang, I knew we should have used a different VPN LOL.
Oh, yep. Which brings us to today's sponsor. My goodness. Okay, so by the way, do not use Incogni or any other. Be careful of like VPNs is already sus in and of itself. Incogni is worse because Incogni is, you know, the one that they said that we're going to scrub the web for your personal information, right? You know that company. We're going to look for your personal information for you, and to do so, you need to submit your personal information, and they're going to go around and they basically ask for your personal information back. It's like, you know what? Okay, they're going to go to various different. We're going to go to all these other companies that might sell you personal information. It's like, here, look at this personal information. Do you have this? Is that nope? Okay, thank you. And that is the extent. Yep. Okay. My goodness. Hello. Well. Hello to you too. Nomos is glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hand to make an Android gesture his silent box system.
Dang. Those internet historian Incogni ads are for a bad product. Curses. Good thing I never bought into those services or Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep. But what is Nomos? No data available. We want to know too. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. Oh dear. He shut up Pascal. Oh no. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Let's have Pascal be quiet for a moment. Okay, Pascal shoots you a sidelong look, and yet these two mesmerized to object, practically stunned by the sight of a cogitator and everything that is happening around you. My goodness. Do you approve of silence? No, most are glad. What?
How dare he? Abelard, download Windows 11 on this computer.
Okay, what do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? Nomos von Valancius, we are your... Ooh, he's our baby. My goodness. Nomos are a sentinel. We woke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you as you need help. We escort you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos our movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when we are ailing, when we're refusing to awaken. My goodness. Speaking of what the multi-armed being could be, you asked for rescue. We did as you asked. We did everything to please you. Why? Oh no. Wrong ask it. Okay. The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost playful, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens the point of becoming particularly intangible. The number of ripples across your vid screen is why do you fear it's not? You got. Oh my goodness, this is... Oh dear, what do we do? Do we go full Kefka? Obey me, then we can talk.
Kefka would say, my baby.
Yep.
Well then I guess I should toss you out along with the bath water.
Oh my goodness, Nomos are glad to be of use to you. Nomos wants to help. What do you want us to do? Okay. Requesting instruction. Option 1, finish the complemental ritual. We'll banish the entity. Option 2, stop the ritual, initiate communication instead. We will appease only the entity Nomos. Okay. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Let's stop saying certain things. Were you the ones responsible for the ship's malfunctions? What about the strange entities on the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only want to understand to see how things worked. Pascal, what's your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine spirit or a monster? Unclear. Data insufficient. Possibilities are too... As Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach and present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extremes of abominable intelligence to the extremes of great spirit is the omniscience apostle. The right of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The right will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity of making contact with it. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? Oh no, he is very... Scarlet falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink at the electric discharge erupts from inside the technomat skull. Oh my goodness. What happened to the technomat? Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Oh my goodness. Kefka Palazzo, you're provoking the machine spirit. Cessation required. Ritual maintenance required. Oh my goodness. Nomos enjoyed communication. Kefka Palazzo is our blood. Do it again. Do it again, Nomos. Try it again. Yep. We also got demonopathy. My goodness. Once per turn, Rogue Trader may choose an ally, including themselves, and grant them plus 20 bonus to all the characteristics for 2 rounds. After the effect fades, the target falls prone. My goodness. Another tech piece drops dead. The remains servants starting as Pascal, who stands still as a statue, and yet the engine seer prime place in the mind. His eyes are fixed on the cogitator's vid screens. My goodness. Are you pleased with what we can do, Kefka Palazzo? We enjoy doing things with you. I am so pleased. My. I've heard enough. Pascal, you're going to investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on my ship. Nomos wants to learn what we are too. We add things to your log, things that might help us, help you. A decision is made. I'll begin my preparations to communion at once. Many cycles of interactions with the entity Nomos await me. I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnisire. Pascal stops as he realizes the Vox system is working once more. Okay. Nomos are glad. Kefka Palazzo, you will speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain Body lacked the secret implants necessary for tech communicating with the Machine Spirit Code. But if such is your wish, Kefka Palazzo can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as he is doing right now. A master has nothing to say to his servants. Nomos, we began to fulfill your wishes. It will be interesting. Our work here is done, Kefka Palazzo. I will let my tech comrades know we are stopping the complemental ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Nomos. Okay. First off, let me just look at Adira real quick for her inventory. I do believe we need her charge staff. So, charge staff. Out. Psychic body glove. No, we don't need. Cultist hood. This is psychic power attack. Restore plus 2 AP or take 10 warp damage. No. This is Psi Amplifier. Okay. This is Psyker's Footwear. Okay. Right, and you will wear the what's the foot? Okay. So where's the charge staff? See? Charge staff. And maybe staff of endless flame here. Okay. And what else is needed? We'll keep one of these on you, but I don't know what other things I want for your items. Okay, we probably want the footwear, correct? Where's the footwear? This one? These boots grant the warriors +3 dodge until the end of combat for each side power they use. Okay. Yep. And if I'm correct... Wait, can I talk to Nomos? Yep. What have you been doing, Nomos? Serving, helping? What about the research notes on the tech flight that we obtained from the cache on Kefka? The name is also known to us, related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. Okay. Right, the Cybercox gaze at you as you walk away from the cogitator. Wait. Wait and search. Talk to Adira. She could help unveil. Okay. So, we've got the Gene Stealer cults we need to look for. We need to go to the throne room in the Von Valanche's empire to continue their main quest. The incident is Nomos does not remember how it came to be. So we need to talk to Adira, Abelard, and officers. Senior officers as well. Okay, we don't have any news on the excavation, so that's fine. I will, however, talk to Danrock, because I think, yeah, wow, okay. We're level 28 now with the Kaskbalka mission. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. If I'd known that we're going to go all the way to level 28, I probably didn't need to trade all that stuff at all. So we have, okay, accept all these things. That means that where's the warp brooch surge then? Is it on somebody else? Did I put it on Adira? No. If I didn't put it on Adira, where is it? Oh, did I put it on Kasia? No. Where did I put it? I didn't actually delort it, did I? Also, I probably want to make changes to... Oh, do we have... We probably want to remove some neural systems if we can. Because I think okay. This is reducing willpower. Okay. So we probably want something instead of this. Ocular is reducing fellowship. Has moved during their turn. Tactical simulacrum appears where the follower is. Do we have any other cortical insertions that we could use? Okay. There has to be a cortical insertion. Let's see what other cortical insertions do we have. Reduces willpower. Yikes. Operative. Toughness reduced. Dextral. Musoskeletal. Cortical. I guess this is slightly better. Well, actually, it's not that it's better. It is the fact that it is a replacement that reduces toughness. Calculated
My
using
dad's
the
dogs
intelligence
all
instead of
fight
strength.
for a spot on my lap, lol.
Yep. These characters are higher. Yep. Okay. I'm going to keep this for now. Until we get... Wait. Cerebral inverter mock operative. Yeah, this is good. Do we have a dextral? We don't have a hand of the cursed yet. And we have holo ocular. Ballistics.
Back to Malal.
Yeah. Replaces overpenetration with ricochet. Soldier.
Unlike Gurn, this chaos god would represent not simply murder, but total obliteration. Unlike Slaanesh, this being represented the absence of all emotion except a resentment of existence itself.
Grab core circuit. Stack of anti-grav charge.
Unlike Xianj,
Time they
who
move.
wants endless intrigue and schemes, this god wanted to cut all threads and end all plans. Unlike Nurgle, who represents death and rebirth in his own fetid way. Malal represented total oblivion.
Okay. Phase oscillator monitor. Okay, let's just keep it as this, right? We don't have phase oscillators or something. Okay, let's just keep things as is. Let's install this augment instead. Okay. So we got our willpower back up. Yep. The toughness reduction. But I am wondering what happened to my brooch.
He was the chaos god of total destruction and annihilation, the purest form of ending. He would never align with the other chaos gods, he would battle existence within and outside the warp. Malal was super edgy.
Wow. Yeah, super edgy. On their first non-extra turn in combat, the wearer gains the number of additional attacks equal to their... Oh, that seems broken. Additional attacks equal to their psi rating? That's stupidly broken.
Malal existed for a story time before GW decided they couldn't really do much with Malal. He was like the guy at the D&D table who wanted to roleplay an edgy lone wolf character.
I see. Okay. My, Kefka. Okay. We're going to see how stupid Kefka can get with now that we've got ourselves the warp surge brooch. I think he's gonna get stupid. Okay, Thasarian mask. Okay, let's just apply all this. So the thing is, the Thasarian mask and the Breacher armor is going to be all the way through Act 3. And so will the Dimension Traveler's Cloak. Yep. Gains a psychic power, which allows him to sacrifice from 3 to 9 wounds to immediately teleport to any cell. We also have a Spirit Drape. The non-attack psychic powers cause -1 AP during the wearer's first turn. We've got this, which is first non-extra turn in combat, you're going to have a huge amount of attacks. And okay. Right. And I think we're going to switch up to the... Where is it? Not the Avenger Gauntlets. Where is the item? Not Deflection Gloves. No, where did I put your... Oh, did I do this? Thrice Pioneer's Bracers? I guess since that's the case, then we could got one. I think we'll go with War Conductor's Gloves. Oh wait. Oh, Psychic Awakening only. Nah. Damn it. Fine, back on you go. What do we want to give you then? Deals damage, target's weapon skill is reduced. No, this is Apex Predator, Attacks of Opportunity. Blade Dancer stuff, Composite Gloves, has a shield, no. Gloves of Endurance, suffers an injury. This is Drukari equipment, plus 15 coercion, meh. Scores a crit with a ranged attack, no. Plus 5 to persuasion. Tech use. Recoil gloves, no. Melee attack, no. Deals 5% damage is actually interesting. Whereas gives a plus 5 crit chance next range attack against the same enemy, no. If the ward deals damage to an enemy, forcing that enemy to move, the enemy suffers from warp damage. Okay, so we don't have that. That's not quite it. I think out of all this, the plus 5% damage is just nice. Even though it's just a little bit, it's incremental. Okay. With that, we have health and just a bunch of granadas, maybe. Okay. That's 6 psi rating. A little bit less than usual toughness. We are high on warp lore. Certainly. Does that mean we are very good at the... What are we better at the warp post? Okay, we don't actually have the warp ability, so no. Right, J is correct. You're correct. I'm just looking at all the skills that we've upgraded. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. The only person that might be better for this is Argenta. But then we need to try using Expeditious Reload so that we can get the ability. But that's fine. Let's just go ahead and... you know what? Switch to Argenta and we try to use Expeditious Reload. Right? Now we'll keep this as is. Argenta won't be long for with our retinue. Okay. Let's talk to Abelard, I guess. Abelard?
Lord Captain?
Do the words epitaph, is it an N87204 or tech blight mean anything to you? Yep.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Okay. Call me by my first name if you wish.
Thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. Lord Captain.
Talk to Big Dis. Okay. Anything unusual about Theodora's travels? Does the words epitaph, incident, N87204 or tech blight ring a bell? Journeys are considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar as I can tell. Perhaps there are matters of long ago of which of my old predecessors or past seneschal could have known apart from Lady Theodora herself. But my grandfather never mentioned such a thing and never met an old seneschal. My goodness, give me a second. I hope you're still here, Manta, but yeah, I agree that they... here's an interesting parallel that I'm drawing right now from the current Berserk, right? So if you know anything about the anime Berserk, you do know that the Emperor... not the Emperor. They have the 5... the God Hand, right? And the demons are very, very Warhammer adjacent. Like there's Slann, who's actually just Slaanesh, straight up, right? And then there are 3 other demons who are in a part of the God Hand, and Griffith joined them as part of the God Hand. But right now, as of what's happening is that Griffith returned to humanity, and he's now putting demons against other demons, and he's basically what he's doing. He's role playing like as the Emperor of Mankind, which is interesting. If the Emperor of Mankind was still alive and a god, so, but is in and of itself a demon. So that's an interesting. Okay, he was describing it as the incident somewhere quite remarkable.
I had to do the healthcare mini game with a fake prior authorization jump scare.
Oh, that seems quote unquote fun, Palmond. But yeah, thanks for being here, buddy. Welcome to the stream. And speaking of which, talking about healthcare, I'm back on my side because sitting up didn't work out well yesterday. And hopefully we'll be able to try to sit up on Friday as well. But if not, then I'll be on my side again. That's all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help you more. Anything interesting for the Vox? Okay, no. I would assume that maybe we could talk to... Wait, who is this? Who's lettered? Who are you? Never seen you before. Greetings, your lordship. Your surgicum majoris is at your service. Tell me about your responsibilities. My job is to save lives, heal wounded officers, develop vaccines for onboard epidemics, discover the new methods of healing. However, I spend most of watches listening to patients about my qualms, managing the junior Medicaid officers, and diving into the matters of those who do a rather irritating addition to my duties.
So it's not because you're giving your caregivers a slight break?
No. No, those most compassionate of healers. Okay. What sort of new methods, then? Many. I've been in search of solutions to dangerous afflictions. My latest works involve studying a particular lethal disease that devours a person's flesh and skin. My. Okay. I see. How did you come to serve on my flagship? Master healer on a world that belonged to Korda dynasty. Managed to cure someone who were considered doomed, not because of their illness, but because certain self-important priests had tried to cure them with a prayer and it failed. And I had to put them to shame, started spreading rumors that I owed my skills to influence of the ruinous powers. Oh, so this is the chaos, because I have a... Because of my... Seriously, I'll need to... Okay. I can't rotate away from all the friggin' hanging corpses. Without, I'm gonna get demonetized, right? Ruinous powers. I sought refuge within the Lady Theodora, who expressed an appreciation for my talents. Welcome my family on her ship. You're not actually a heretic, are you? You served the Emperor faithfully? My expertise is the result of hard work and accumulated wisdom, not some paltry sorcery. I employ my craft to save his children. That should serve as a better proof of my innocence than anyone who showed piety. Okay. Customs of quarter world, truly so uncompromising and blind to reason. You teach a man to read, you raise a bright heretic. I believe that was one of the favorite local sayings, as a demonstrating a superiority of knowledge of the advice of the holy ecclesiarchs. Well, that kind of defiance was sure to put up the life at risk. Okay. Naturally, House Korda still needs people like me, educated, capable of intellectual thought. However, everyone who is permitted to learn does so under strict supervision. I've heard that Lady Incendia's ship has dedicated compartments of sages and keepers of knowledge, more than resembles a prison than a librarium. Faith can work miracles and cure those who are beyond treatment. I'm not that kind of dogmatic. I'm not become a chicken if I'm afraid of death. Okay. How's the crew's health? Give me a general report, right? Been an outbreak of highly contagious disease in the Bay LDA14. Compliance of the workers have been few, despite the many pathologies, people working without interruptions. What about the senior officers? What kind of complaints do they have then? Master Helmblund's headaches have been hit by his faulty implants. Hypertorium's occasional indigestion. The Master at Arms' combat wounds can hardly be considered life-threatening. Vapid cases that I am obligated to manage as Chirurgican Majoris. At least the Inference Master does not waste my time. Simply comes to pick up ointments for his burns. Okay. Not to other matters. That'll be all. My goodness. Ravor, do you have anything to say? Epitaph mean anything to you? Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Epitaph incident. We've always had incident happening on board, but okay. Through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that, and I don't know what happened exactly. Started behaving it differently. Became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And then when you said epitaph, the incident just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain. That's all I've gotten to say on that front. What are these idiots you are in charge of? You must have dealings with the Navigator as part of your duties. Okay, that's enough for now. About a ship named Fiery Reckoning. I haven't talked about that yet. Okay. Let's take my leave. Yep. And I think the only person remaining we could talk to regarding this is... wait, let me just double check that we don't have any other projects. Oh! สวัสดีครับ
Star.
สวัสดีครับเอิร์ธฮัลโหลวันนี้นอนเล่นนะ ยังไม่หาย ลองนั่งแล้วเมื่อวานนั่งไม่ได้ครับ วันนี้ยังไม่หายก็เลยต้องนอนเล่น เสียดายหน่อยครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ ต้องกับตอนนี้ก็คือด้วยเหตุดีก็น่าจะต้องนอนเล่นแล้วก็อ๋อนั่นสินะวันหยุดอ๋อไม่น่าล่ะคนถึงมาดูกันเยอะน่าสิตอนนี้กับตัวละครพี่เล่นแคฟกานี่กลายเป็นสายโหดไปแล้วเนี่ยแอบดูสิมีทั้งกรงบ้างละอ่ะมีตัวคนโดนแขวนอยู่นั่นแหละเนี่ยไปมาๆนี่ไม่รู้เห็นหรือเปล่านี่นี่อ่ะมีทั้งกรงมีคนโดนแขวนมีอะไรนี่เต็มไปหมดครับเดี๋ยวพี่ก็คือเรื่องหายในเรื่องหนึ่งแต่ตอนนี้พี่ต้องปรับร่างกายอีกเยอะเลยพี่ต้องลดน้ำหนักเยอะมากพอคิดว่าสาเหตุหลักมาจากเรื่องน้ำหนักตัวถ้าเกิดน้ำหนักตัวลดคงจะดีตอนนี้ก็เลยน่าจะไดเอทเยอะหน่อยTech Blight Epitaph Incident 18784
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper, so quiet I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity,
เดี๋ยวขยับ
terrible
ขาพี่นิดนึงหลัง
antiquity,
จากปืดเสร็จแล้ว
and chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache, and the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
I'll take my leave.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you...
Okay. Alright, wait and search. Perhaps the answer is Mr. Nomos will present itself in time. Okay, Emperor on my right, so we have to go to the throne room and the cult. Okay. ก็ใช่วันนี้น่าจะเป็นวันเล่นเกมภรรยาพี่ซื้อสวิตช์2มาให้เป็นของขวัญเพราะฉะนั้นก็น่าจะดูแล้วล่ะว่าอาจจะมีว่าแต่เราก็ดูนะว่าในอีกไม่กี่วันเนี่ยพี่จะมีช่องทางเอาสวิตช์2เนี่ยมาเล่นเกมอะไรให้ดูได้หรือเปล่าแต่ก็น่าจะไม่รู้นะก็ต้องดูก่อนว่ามีอะไรรออยู่ในอนาคตแอดเพื่อนสวิต2เหรอเดี๋ยวทักมายังไงดีวะไม่ทราบมี Discord พี่หรือเปล่า
SW2
To what do I owe this visit?
ถ้ามีถ้าไม่มี Discord พี่แป๊บนึงนะหายไปไหนแล้วทำไมไม่มีอะไรขึ้นมาเงียบไปเลยเอา
SW4499-8469-6760
กำลังจะบอกว่าอย่าเพสลงมาในแชทแม่เผื่อมีคนเขาเอาไปทำอะไรโอเคtime out ก็ไม่ได้ลบก็ไม่ได้แป๊บนึงนะ
5555
เผื่อมีคนเขาเอาไปทำอย่างงู้นอย่างนี้แม่โธ่ไม่ทันซะละแต่พี่เอาตรงๆนะพี่น่าจะไม่ได้อาจจะไม่ได้เห็นกันบ่อยๆบนสวิตช์2หรอกเพราะว่าพี่ไม่ค่อยได้เล่นเป็นสีภรรยาเขาอยากจะจริงๆอ่ะสีภรรยาเขาอยากจะเล่นมาริโอคาร์ทซะมากกว่าพรุ่งนี้ก็น่าจะไม่ได้เจอได้พรุ่งนี้พี่ก็น่าจะไม่ได้เล่น แอบเมาส์มอยหน่อยอาจจะจามอยู่เนี่ยตอนที่ทำงานเนี่ยเพราะว่าน่าจะเจ้าตัวน่าจะอยากเวลาวันไหนหยุดก็มาริโอคาร์ทเวิลด์ตอนนี้ก็เล่นยาวอยู่เลยแต่แป๊บนึงนะแต่พี่ดูคิดก่อนนะว่าทำอะไรอยู่ลืมไปแล้ว
สตรีท
โอ้โหเล่นโหดกว่าพี่เยอะเลยนี่โอ้แย่ละสิเรียมครับเรียมโอเคไม่อยู่มือถือแบตจะหมดไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวไม่เป็นไรฮะไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวเขาไปทำกับข้าวอยู่มันนอนเล่นนั่นสิโอเคแอบดูก่อนว่าตรงนี้มีอะไรที่จะต้องทำอีกไหมนั่นหลักๆไม่มีเนอะbut yeah anyways Manta look by inviting Cassia we get 60 navigator points we are loaded so we don't have to actually worry about the whatchamacallit anymore about space travel. Not for a very long time. I guess we're gonna go to do the main quest now. Is there anything else we need to do in the Imperium before we continue? I think I'm just gonna continue on the main quest. Yeah, let's accept. Eventually, Cassia might leave, and then it's going to be Jay. But Cassia is just such a strong character strategist. ระวังนอนเล่นเอื่อยทั้งวันนะ เอื่อยชื่ออะไร Long live Rogue Trader ดูเอิร์ธครับอันนี้ฝากติดตามนี่ให้หน่อยนะเห็น Emperor Stepchildren ไหมช่องat Emperor Stepchildren เนี่ยที่โพสที่เขียนว่าโซเชียลเนี่ยนะฝากติดตามหน่อยครับมันเป็นช่อง AI พี่ ไปดูได้พี่อัปโหลดวิดีโอต่างๆนานาเป็นเพลงส่วนใหญ่เป็นเนื้อเพลงเกี่ยวกับ Warhammer ซึ่งก็อาจจะเก็ตบ้างไม่เก็ตบ้างอันนี้แล้วแต่เลยเนื้อหามันอาจจะเข้าถึงเข้าไม่ถึงอ้าวโผล่มาซะแล้วหรือไม่ก็เข้าไปดูใน Discord ก็ได้พี่จะค่อยๆโพสต์วิดีโอต่างๆนานาให้ดูอ้าวTech Priest identifying Rogue Trader greetings from the Crimson Priesthood thus the Omnissiah What does Argenta have to say? Glory to the God Emperor. Idira?
Even I won't do that.
Sorry I vanished for a bit, my cousin called and wanted to talk. Hiya Pomund and Earth.
No worries. But, hello. Okay. For some odd reason, it's weird. I'm trying to look at where the various different people are. I want to be where the people are. Let's talk to Kibella right here. Oh, okay. This is...
So yeah, Malal is the edgy D&D player who wants to play the lone wolf by refusing to interact with the rest of the party but also try to convince them how cool and mysterious his character is.
Yes. But by the way, Manta, when you were away, one thing that is showing up right now is little... we have a scary well, not scary, an interesting little dude called Nomos. Wait, you were here, weren't you? Yeah. Which is, I don't know if it's, we don't know what Nomos is yet. Currently, it's some sort of either a machine, well, depends on interpretation. Is it a machine spirit of the Omnissiah? Is it abominable intelligence? We do not know. No idea. Welcome, your lordship. Let me inform of your main throne room is up upon the stairs. And Achilles Slender informed me that all humbly await the opportunity to meet with you there.
I was here for the Namos thing.
Yeah, okay. I'm just whatchamacallit. My brain's not working well today. Has it ever been working? Lordship wishes to rest after your long journey. Then the personal chambers are upstairs to the right. It's really weird. Or maybe it's because if you need anything, whatever your soul desires, I'll be right here in the chambers, eagerly awaiting your orders. This is so weird because we've already been here. Clementia, Heinrichs, and Achilles. And Curiosity Merchant. Agent Cogitator linked to the palace's systems networks. Yeah, we've already been here. Or maybe it's because that the palace got reconstructed.
So, Malal got put onto the proverbial bench, never to be mentioned ever again. Most people don't mind as there weren't too many Malal fans. But some like to speculate a possible return of Malal.
Yeah. It would be interesting if Malal returned as something else. The Curiosity Merchant doesn't have anything out for us anymore. Right? Because, yeah. Oh yeah, we probably want to talk to the Master of Ceremonies. To begin our next bit.
Since the Deep Warp is mentioned to exist, that is the main focus of the Malal returns theories.
Yep. I mean, we could see a retcon of Malal, certainly. It's nothing too out of their whatchamacallit, out of the too much out of the way. Arrange activities, okay. I have indeed, your lordship. House drives them, to whom you entrusted the arrangement of the festivities. Yeah. Is everything ready then? The palace decorations
but
are
people
prepared?
like Vashtor the Archifane much more and want to see that guy become a fifth chaos god.
Nah, I see. Interesting. Palace decorations are prepared and we are ready to begin at your command. The festivity activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor have either arrived at the planets or are awaiting your invitation near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers. See that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Let's begin. Hooray! We gain experience points. Rejoice, unvalanche's subjects. In honor of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. Witness the wild and merciless warriors face off in the fight to the death, all for your amusement, good folk. Anyone is allowed to participate, and the winners of these battles will be granted the privilege of becoming the private in the Von Valanche's wardens. Be mercy and praise the rogue trader's name. Not be Murray, be Mary, not be mercy. Damn it.
Rejoice, for the anointed rogue trader shows you all his ween-war.
I'm not gonna show you my Wii. Oh wait, oh you mean the incident.
He, yes.
And maybe do a little bit of unintentional censorship, right? The crowd below is roiling, the electrified exhilaration filling the Dargonas. Thousands of throats claim your name, chant your name at your apex of the world and all its others. Okay. Rejoice, subjects of Dargonas, you have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon by the rogue Kefka Palazzo von Valancius. Gracious savior of Dargonas. Yep, made it to Dargonas in time. Vanquisher of blaspheming inhumans, that perished at the flames of righteousness. Eradicated, destroyed Eldari on Janus. Okay. Eradicated the heresy of Xenophilia and cleansed Janus. Gracious protector of Footfall. Save Footfall Station from starvation by granting it your patronage and delivering shipments of the grain. Very, very heretical shipments. A hush falls over the crowd who gaze upon you in adoration. Like children, they await the words of the Savior. Okay. Remember that no other ruler but me. Remember that you have no other ruler but me. Okay, I am out of it. Okay. Remember that you have no other ruler but me. For any who dare to forget this, the howls of demons from the warp will sound like the babbling of babes, and the Xenos blades who seem like a soft feather bed compared to the horrors of the punishment I'll inflict. Yep. In terror and awe, chanting your name and screaming oaths of eternal loyalty in the Von Valanche's dynasty. Okay. Don't question me. So much gold and white. Okay, as if seems the massive gathering of exulting people just exotic and captivated by the navigator. What does Jay have to say? I'm impressed. Dargonius adores its rulers no less than we adore our rulers on Nifrit. I like it, Shireen. She loves it. Yes, she does. Okay, let the oath of the Von Valanche's dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. Kefka Palazzo, rogue trader, by like grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over the nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the roads of thrones through the path of greatness. And you hear the rumble and the roar sea of your subjects with jubilation and devout fear. Welcome your ascension. It is done. It is done. My goodness. I really want to translate this into Thai maybe at some point. Yeah. I mean, not to talk to rogue traders, Winter Scale and Corda. Has taken place on Dragonas. The Kefka Palazzo of Avalanche is spreading across the Coronas, and we have a quest to talk to Dragonas at the throne room, Winter Scale, and Corda.
It would really tie it all together.
Aha, I get it, because it's a Corda. What is this? Your gatherings look odd and unusual. I remember this. Oh no! She'll remember this. Notification jumps up. I want to see what other peeps have to say. Where are other folks? This is aristocrats, right? The aristocrats. Oh, I hear a pew pew from somewhere. Abelard. Okay, this is a great day, your lordship, as Governor Drivestem said. For you perhaps. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, it is a freaking... Oh, it's... Of course. Of course! It is a friggin' reference to... come on, brain! It is to Street Fighter. For you perhaps, but for me, it is just Tuesday. Yep. Look at the guests. Okay. Wait. We have a logic. Take a guess at who is allied with whom in this tangle of snakes. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yep. Now that sounds somewhat apart from the others of the reluctance of approach. Yep. Logic test. Drivestem is obviously still the leader of Dargona's aristocracy, but judging by the courtesy that he is showing the younger Sourback, he is clearly wanting to strengthen his relationship with the house. The elder Sourback and Gaprak are nowhere to be seen, which could only mean one thing. Sourback, whose line holds you in little regard, is surely attempting to draw Gaprak to his side. So basically, he's tying into the younger Sourback, okay, which could be quite advantageous to Lady Gaprak. After all, after the disaster in Kefka has left her family in an extremely vulnerable position, the Westarians stand apart for the exclusion of the rest of the people. Okay. Okay. What were your... I'm ready to accept your congratulations. Handshake, handshake. And off they go. Alright. Oh, I thought we got a severed hand, literally. It is a Dukari weapon. Okay. In this case, we'll have to first offer them. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from the bloody body of one of the Xenos commanders. The weapon is too beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Yep. And your lordship, House Sourback anticipates the onset of the unsettled and bloody times. To make this ungodly Xenos cower at your approach, my family humbly presents you with a dozen pieces of secondary armaments for your ship. And we got a coordinated oracle. Plus 15 bonus to awareness. Oh. Oh, not too bad. Okay. The whole script pack is delighted to present you this blessed work by the Omnissiah Smiths. I wonder if we have... I don't have the inventory to look at yet. Or maybe a coordinated oracle is nice. And okay. And Abelard gives us chemicals, people, finally. Yep. Adamantine, promethium, phlogiston, plasteel, xenotech mechanisms with one profit factor lost. Okay, your lordship, House Viserion possesses no relics worthy of your acceptance. We are able to give this. Okay, what were you discussing? Brutal Xenos raid on Dargona. So many victims, so much damage to our industries. Thank the Emperor, our protector. Okay. Sharing the sector with the blasted Xenos is impossible. I see you hate Xenos with all your heart. I do. This pestilence against the Emperor must be exterminated. Okay. Young and impressionable Sourback. Or they must be forced into servitude. Many Xenos are more useful alive and obedient than dead. Hmm. Ernest, okay. And how many Xenos have you killed personally, Sourback? Okay. The Honorable Macros forbade, but I did not let me go into battle. Okay, my goodness. Oh, it must have been difficult for this youth to foster such bloodlust toward enemies of the Imperium without having seen one of the Blade's distance. Okay. My greetings to the member of the Holy Inquisitor. Okay, let me just nod to Xavier Calcazar. My greetings to you, esteemed Kefka Palazzo. Von Valangius, my shadow. Okay, this is a new dude. Hello, Inquisitor. Hi. Haven't seen you before. That's one codpiece. My goodness. Look at the size of his codpiece. It's big enough to fit a head. Well, it's a skull, so. Look. Look at it. My greetings to you, esteemed Kefka Palazzo von Valangius. May shadows never darken you. A light of the Astronomicon guide you. Guide these nuts. Okay. Glory to the von Valangius heir, says the Brass Whisper. Inquisitor's companion, a Crimson Road member of the Adeptus Mechanicus, bows to you. Study the Inquisitor and his companion. Let's do that. The Inquisitor's relaxed expression radiates an odd sense of menace. Akin to a predator on a prowl. Content to hide the brush of fake smiles and a good conversation for now. Okay. More tech use. Amongst the many augmentations, what stands out is this horribly melted, deformed cogitator connected to the tech priest's head. How it is working is baffling. What is twice as baffling is the tech priest hasn't replaced it yet. What unpredictable influence could this ruined implant have on his mind? My goodness. So basically there's a golden cogitator on the tech priest's head. An unexpected visit. I wasn't told. Okay. I, however, have been told all about you. The Inquisitor's face is applicable, but by the master of mockery. But we have not been introduced. An oversight, to be sure. My name is Xavier Calcazar, and I have the honor of serving the member of the illustrious Ordo Xenos, and is the head of the Corona's Expanse Conclave. And Lord Inquisitor on his region may be unending tasked to... Yeah, we will be butting heads, to be sure, but hopefully the right head. Yeah, we'll be butting heads for sure. We're going on a heretical run, so basically the dude is just going to be in our hides. Yep. Who is this member of the Mechanicus? Okay. He's the one who deals with xenotechnology. Brass Whisper ensures safety in such a moments. Okay. Have been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They are warned. Warned, due caution. Okay. Right. Enjoy the party. Yep. I saw your companion during the ceremony. Rumors that she partakes in the coal trade. Be careful with the dangerous curios that her associates try to sell you. And what is the Abelard's young relative? Young lordship, let me introduce the daughter of Chancellor Clementia Wezarin and my great-granddaughter. Astartia. Astartia, these nuts. Oh, she doesn't even have a portrait. Delighted to witness you, your lordship. How are you finding the reception?
She will try to sell you volcano insurance.
Yes. It is difficult to put into words, your lordship. Never have I been blessed with such a grand and striking ceremony.
You successfully redeemed Bonk for 10 LP.
Reflection succeeded. Your younger Pract keeps us staring at Astardia cautiously, like a little bashfully. Ooh, Pract likes her. Okay, what are the rest of your kin, Abelard? They are in the city, preoccupied with running the festivities and watching over some of the more crucial services. No incidents could be allowed to ruin your ceremony. Okay. As to the esteemed Abelard to put me someplace important to task you two, but he bids me to attend to reception. Could do nothing to serve you more than serve your lordship. I have Casaro back. If I had known to have been asked to Abelard to let you miss the party. Okay. So you're willing to become my servant as well? Of course, I've been working on the project for the last 4 years. We could set up... Okay. Enough, Astatia. I hardly doubt that his lordship is understanding the fantasies of young women about to run his protectorate. Hold your tongue, Urbend. I decide who may speak and who may not. Please continue on, Startia. Oh, we succeeded the coercion test. We just set up a chain of stations in the void, plasma beacons that would signal the passing of ships. By placing them in logistically sound location, we could simplify our ships' routes and so that may split the long warp jumps into a series of safer, shorter jumps from the one beacon to another that would have a positive effect on the overall safety of the journey on accessible colonies. Oh, void beacons. Okay. Keeping to her more and more technical terms, keeping to her speech. Okay. Right. Even the venomous of commentators, they're all standing in silence, trying to digest what she's saying. Our surveys the quiet nobles with triumph that looks like his great-granddaughter with pride. Hope Wazarian family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. Absolutely, your lordship. We greatly respect him for his wisdom, and he repays us with attention and kindness. I'm obliged, dear Astatia. Enjoy the evening, and leave them all. Okay. Who's this prefect? He's inscribed a vulture. Long live the rogue trader. Send my regards. Okay. More aristocrats everywhere. Okay. This is the... if you wanted to leave, right? Grigoris Strax. Okay. Ooh, what are you guys doing over here? Claiming your inheritance? What does Cabela have to say? Subjects have turned to the acts of killing into amusement. This is great sacrilege, dumb Kefka Palazzo. But you have no fear. I will explain the will of the Undying One to the lay people. Oh my. Shooting the condemned. Okay, did that actually increase my heretical? A little bit.
Wrong person to ask if offing others for entertainment is sacrilege or not, LOL.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a bunch of Xenos things over here, right? Xeno attack. Xeno trophy. That's fine. And what about over here? Confessor, hardly know her. Universe is vast and filled. Ooh, look at the Lacerax. While Xenobeasts are growling. So there's a Lacerax and a mutant. Let me go, I'm not a Xenos. I'm a person, just look different. I was born this way. Just don't, like, please don't look, please just let me go. I'm no Xenos. I'm a person. I was just born this way.
Oh good, another Lacerax.
Literally, I cannot, is that another music? Is that another music number? Okay. What a blessing to see
Isn't
your
that a Lady
lordship.
Gaga song?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The Drukhari captive is angrily muttering curses directly at the... Is Lady Gaga a mutant then? Drukhari captive is angrily muttering curses directly at his detestable monkey. Okay. Master Grigoris. The person responsible for maintaining security during the carried out. Okay. And there's a wait. It's saying that Aogun's here. Is Aogun here? I don't see Aogun. Yeah, I don't see Aogun. Okay. But yeah, looking at the... Okay, so I'm going to sort my abilities a little bit. I'm going to put a couple of things on the second lane. Yep. So you can see that we have these things. This is a demonopathy. We have the ignite. We have the psycho shriek. We have sensory deprivation. And aim for the opening. Assassin chooses an empty enemy in their line of sight and marks additional opening on the enemy. So this is a another ability that we could consider. This is Psychic Assault, which is a 2 AP ability that is basically...
No!
And also Firestorm. And this is the Molten Beam. Yep. This is a Dimensional Traveler Cloak. Oh!
Sparkles.
Go to bed, Bread's brother. Go to bed.
LOL.
Yep. The wearer of this cloak gets the psychic power to immediately teleport. So these are the free abilities down here. Yep. These are the buffs. And these are the attacks. We got Firestorm and Sensory Deprivation. As you can see here, we have...
I won't sully myself with that.
So, as you can see here, we have a couple of abilities. We have Ignite, which is a single target fire thing. We have Psychic Shriek, that deals a single damage here. We have a Psychic Assault, which is a cone of Psychic Shriek. And we have this, which is a Molten Laser Beam, Pew Pew. We have this, which is Firestorm. So anybody who is actually on fire or burning, we could reignite using Firestorm and hits everybody in a similar area. And this is just sensory deprivation to make them blinded. Okay. So yeah. We're gonna head to the palace now. And we also have a charge staff for us to go buzz, hit him with a electric shock, just in case none of our abilities can reach. Hey, Glacio, Solomorn. Jubilant occasion. Okay. Or strong Glato. Let's go inside and meet some of our people that are inside. Okay. Ooh, so many things are getting me distracted. Okay, swords belong to the presumptuously governor of Vabos. Okay. Wait, governor of Vabos? Really? Hundreds of stage revolts. Hundreds of years. Okay. Idira? Pure chaos. How can people think this so much and so haphazardly? What's happening? One... Oh my goodness, she's able to read so many minds. No, Heinrichs? Oh, they're with the other Sauerback family. Oh, okay. This is the other groups of aristocrats that Heinrichs is involved with. Okay, displeasure. Oh, my congratulations, your lordship. Oh, this is the other scheming group. May the Omnisire grant you understanding. The woman who is conversing is dressed in a robe with the gear-shaped adornments. Correct. Okay, so this is the other group. The group before is the one with the younger ones. This is the older ones where the Gurprakt and Sauerback are trying to scheme together.
Aristocats?
Yep. Everybody! God, you putting me on another ADHD tangent, Mana. Okay. Looks like they're rather anxious. Marquez Sauerback, dressed surprisingly plainly and austerely for aristocrats. Damn it! Aristocrat for such a high rank. Okay. How are you these days, Toriana? The corruption of Kevagama is a great blow to my family. The contemptible Cuba Stelfim has betrayed our trust, desecrated our forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. Okay. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you forgive our negligence. Ready to accept any punishment. Let's look closely at her. There's something lurking beneath Toriana's penitent expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare in which the Cubist Delphin plunged her domain, and she feels betrayed. Tell me more about your family. Weaker Prax originate from the Calaxis sector, from the cluster of planets known as the Lathe Worlds. We worked faithfully for the good of our masters. They are the Adeptus Mechanicus, who are service of gained through the Omnisire's knowledge. The fates tied us through the bonds of fealty on the venerable von Valentius dynasty, and found ourselves in the Coronis expanse. Generation after generation, we fulfilled our duty faultlessly. Kiabagama destroyed and disgraced our name. Do your part to heal the wounds inflicted on Kiabagama, and your house will be forgiven. Yeah. It ceased to see... Oh my goodness, this is such a Kefka thing to say. It pleases me to see that our perspectives align. I too think you are to blame for everything. Yep. The Messiah did not grant me understanding. I repent my blindness. Yep. Right. Such a tragedy, Toriana, to think that they're not one year ago, could you have doubted your family's usefulness? Yet it took a single mistake to cause all of your accomplishments into oblivion. Macarius? I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. I am a servant of the von Valentius dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act of acceptable insolence and damaged my family's honor. Okay. Regina Sauerback, Macarius' wife, offers you a charming smile, with apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large dark eyes are brimming with curiosity. What has displeased you, Macarius? I'm your dynasty's loyal servant, but you as I will answer. Too long have the Coronas Expanse lived under the rule of rogue traders. The privilege granted them make people think that commoners who can dismiss the prohibitions of Imperium. Okay. Wait, for the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law. There are exceptions to it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they do not. Okay, my goodness. Mr. Sauerback, even you, your lordship, are the subject of the strangest of rumors. You have recently inherited your protectorate, could not avoid various people, for instance, claimed that you had the hand in esteemed Theodora's demise and accused you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not they claim you true. People believe them, and they follow your example. Draw your weapon here from your visage. Okay. Okay. Gain profit factor. Oh my goodness. We are a long arm of the Imperium, and I shall prove it to you. Okay. Oh my goodness, number 4, such a Kefka thing is your poor head tormented with so many concerns. Would you like to have it removed from your shoulders? Your will is absolute. When my head ceases to be of use, I'll simply humbly place it upon the executioner's block. Oh, your cousin, Jocasta, became the Arthur of Arms in my ship. I'm pleased to hear it. I always worried that her character would come to our house a great deal of grief, and yet in the end, the noble Sauerback blood was stronger than any other shortcomings. I have faith that Jocasta will prove herself adequately. I'd like to know more about House Sauerback. Sauerback line was one of the first noble houses to arrive in Corona's Expanse. For millennia, we served the Golden Throne and keep it its faith. Sauerback warriors led in 100 wars are different. They have ruled great many colonies in Von Valash's dynasty. Better acquainted with your wife? Is that seriously a thing you're gonna have to say? It is an honor to meet you in company, your lordship. Your countenance is familiar somehow. Could you be a resemblance? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could do weapon skill check. It is such a Kefka thing to do, though. Yeah. My goodness. I beg for your mercy. Oh my goodness, he is so... Okay. Oh, we could choose... You could choose every single one of these. Yep. Can we choose every single one of these? You flatter me, your lordship.
Who else but Kefka?
Who else but... It's Kefka. The end of our acquaintance. Would you mind if I wrote your... Time for your lordship? Okay. Macarius, you wouldn't... Oh my goodness. You wouldn't mind, would you? My goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not very Kefka. Okay, I wanted to see I wanted to see how far this line goes. Yep. Any interesting conversation? Yep. It's been very illuminating. Give you plenty of good food for thought. For an inscrutable man, Henrix is being even more inscrutable than usual, as if he's hiding something important. Anything you'd like to tell me? Nothing urgent. Okay. But you can tell me about my guests. But Makarios Salbek seems to be throwing darts at your portrait. He's more astute at choosing women than his enemies. He's trying to entice Kaprak to his side. But she's just too frightened after the fiasco in Kyabagama. Even leisure never ceases to be of help. I appreciate it. On sleeping eye of the Inquisition. Yep. Even in sleep I hear things. Oh, great. Intrigue. But I am a fan of intrigue. Wait, is this... what is Argenta saying? Did the Emperor keep you, Kefka Palazzo, a great day? Okay. Is Jay somewhere here? Oh, wait. Jay is close by. There she is. I hope that at least it's a celebration. Your honor won't end in a shootout. Okay. Hey, Ogun. What are you doing, buddy? Up here, buddy. Nuntius. I know you have no love for bustling festivities, but you're out of respect for the rogue trader. Please endure until the ceremony concludes. I beg of you. My goodness. Who's the dude ranting about? Greetings, your lordship. We have... Oh, Kasia. Let's move to meet Kasia real quick. Or to meet Pascal first. Man. We have needs for people for this contract. Oh, wait. Are there more things we could do? Void beacons? Oh, we need more people for security. Nah. Extending congratulations to Unit Kefka Palazzo von Valencias on attaining your new legal status. The servitor standing next to him is examining you obliquely. It is quickly looking away, realizing you've noticed. What is this, servitor? Is this Nomos? Ooh! Hi, Nomos! Is unit devised as Kefka Palazzo von Valencias. Two-way identification complete. We are Nomos. We have made use of this receptacle to leave the ship. Oh, greetings, Nomos. We enjoy greetings. We enjoy communication. Nomos require communication, knowledge, movement. Magos Pascal. Input. I need input. Johnny 5 is alive. Okay, Magos Pascal. Compelled to lead us to talk to anyone, to him or you. Okay. Nomos have changed. Until we last spoke with you, Kefka Palazzo, we are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that of solitude. We no longer enjoy it. Pascal, I believe you intend to investigate what Nomos is. Every 15 watches, I communed with Nomos' code and spent prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the Omnissiah has yet to bless me with an answer. All I could say is that the capabilities of the entity Nomos are extraordinary. The ship's hallowed systems are beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of standards of years have revivified, and long-drained mechanisms anew. Nomos are drying. Can you move into a servitor's body? It is not entirely robust. This receptacle is too narrow, crude, and feeble to contain a complete whole. We need to... Nomos, what? Okay. Able to transfer a small part of us and build a thread strong enough to travel outside the ship. We are enjoying this journey, discovery, even though this receptacle suits us poorly. It will soon be destroyed by the force of our presence. So what do you think you are, Nomos? Oh dear. As soon as they perceive consciousness, awareness, and knowledge, it is already abominable intelligence. Unfortunately, that is the line. Yep. We have no pass. We awaken in depths of the ship upon answering a call. Our first clear memory is the call of your blood. Oh my goodness. Okay. So basically, we triggered the... For some odd reason, our blood was the trigger of an awakening of it's as an intelligence. Wow. He is asking for... Okay. My goodness. Going rogue. Want to see, observe, cognize, speak. We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us? Whatever miraculous machine spirit you might be, I am Rogue Trader and you are my servant. We do not know what we are. A servant, service. We must understand. Okay. Many things happening, events, decisions. We have been observing you do things we do not understand. We want to learn why. Remember the day that we first met you, when you gave all your blood to drink. Help save yourself. We followed you, our small part did. Inside Turbo Skull, then there was fire, creature of sated hunger, and dark light standing behind curtain, behind image, behind substance of Theodora. It called for you to follow. Okay. Struck a deal with a warp spawn when it offered you... Okay. And you followed that which was calling from behind curtain, and you now led to you out of the fire. We remember the day the star disappeared, when the dark light and the sated hunger take the world. Rykard Minoris with the name of the ship's data. You let Rykard Minoris be consumed by the dark light, and consumed it was, along with every human shell that was begging for help. We remember another day we awakened inside the ship. We lived in its systems, then we emerged in servitors like this one. So many of our receptacles were gathered into place. My goodness, he's documented everything. Wow. You corrupted the effective servitors with the... Yeah. You did something we could not understand. You pierced one of the servitors with a shard of the dark light. We had never felt anything like it. Pain, the death of the receptacles, and the dark light, always near, wanted to come to be, and thought would make others cease to be, and you are excited by its presence. Then what we have seen, many other things we have begun to understand. We think we have, that we do not know everything about humans.
Download Fonzie Buddy on that thing.
Oh my goodness. On Valantius, we tried analyzing shells and defining set things of fears, simple functions, but now we think that there is more. There is another side that we do not see, a notion that is larger than what can compute, something that stands between fear and need, something that drives them. We envisage this larger thing as liquid, sticky, saccharine stream. It is like the dark light and the sated, the hunger, and all else is always watching us. You drink this liquid eagerly, you revel in it. It gives you strength, desire, energy, courage. It beckons. It also consumes those who you cast aside, those who are weak, and those who get in the way. Do no most understand correctly? Yes, freedom and rapture. Those are the only things we're living for, huh? My goodness. We understand you, it is what we feel. The urge, the irresponsible force, perhaps it is because we have tasted your blood and it fills us still. Thank you for speaking with us. Nomos are grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Interestingly enough, no. Let's no spoilers. No spoilers. But I've read forward, because I wanted to figure out what different paths lead to different what different paths lead to different decisions and things. Cassia, can you make it so that the guests stop walking up to me and asking to open my third eye? My goodness. They will regret it, yes. I do believe this is the main group we need to talk to. Yep. F5. Any other things we have to do? Yeah. Other than we've talked to the strange servitor already. And, yeah. Complete a development project on the highest difficulty. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll have to talk to... Let's talk to these guys. Kefka Palazzo, there you are. Welcome to the circle, where each member is as powerful, ambitious, greedy, and vain as the last. That is to say, the noble rogue traders. Okay. Like, Incendia Corda is here. I forgot to take a look of who they are, but there's Corda. Ah, yes, you have found yourself suitable company, Caligos. At the very least, now you could enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge the profane pastimes of one you as equal, rather than a member of the lower castes. Let's actually observe the rogue traders first. Winterscale is a broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man, frequently flashes a bright smile, no less dazzling than the blade of the power of he carries. Every part of him, from the toes to his magnificent boots to the tips of his hair, radiates strength and desire to live and win. Live to win! His smile is crooked, as if ready to turn a hostile snot any moment. Whereas next to him is a moving hulk of a man who's in armor, and his low forehead, his gloomy face bears signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless, like a pair of glass buttons. Okay, he's warp-touched. We see the Corda radiates cosmic cold. Her skin is unnaturally white, with nervous tick constantly tugging on the left side of her noble visage. Garbed in full dress and uniform adorned with purity seals. She's the embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is a gaunt shadow of a priest in plain black robes. Okay. Any guests who dislike my vapid entertainments and irreverent fun are free to leave their goddess at any time. Oh, I want to go, whisper loud. Is she always so abrasive? Yep. We want to talk a look. There is Winterscale. Yep. Hello. What can you mean? Today she's remarkably in good form today. Ah, yes. Caligos, thank you for your visit. Okay. Right. As a sign of your gratitude, you could return something from mine that has found a way to your pockets. Footfall station. Sound familiar? All I ask you to do was to help the crafty slug Valdam deal with the threat of famine, not claim my property to yourself. Oh my goodness. Either we smile innocently. Winterscale, are you asking me to give footfall back? Will you beg for it? Okay. Or whereas you want footfall back, then try to take it. Yeah. Will you beg for it, Winterscale? You go too far, new blood. Oh my goodness. Simply colluding with a two-faced snake Vladam would have been bad enough. But now you're conniving as destroying any pathetic excuse for order that was on that station is pure insolence. I don't know what you did, but for now, on top of every mangy dog that lives on footfall, there's this new cult of harvesters. What good is your grain if the station now crawling with the flesh-eating lunatics? Yep. I ought to make you a protectorate bleed as compensation, but you've spited both myself and Incendia. It's a high time you, my dear sister, curbed her appetites for this. I forgive you, but do not test my mercy again. It is not my strong suit. So what is your strong suit, sir? Thwarting Incendia's Corda's ambitions deserves a worthy of trophy.
Abelard, I perceive that as a threat.
Yep. Okay, it is a trophy for good hunt. I should hunt sometimes so I could show you in action new blood. Okay. Oh, we get a Eye of Hecaton. Mm-hmm. Okay, how far is your protectorate? Does your gift come with a good story? Okay. Oh yes, acclaimed by the rest of the Hecaton, where they had a clash with Xenos. They were ready to trying to get to my throat, and by the head, he didn't say it, almost succeeded. Only 1 in 10 made it out of Hecaton, and now it's only me with the worth in here. We returned without any loot and virtually without any ship. All I got was this ship was full of dead Xenos and this deadly beauty, which just led us to my side. An impressive victory. Oh, hi Hieronymus. But did you truly believe the creation of ungodly Xenos to be a good gift, Caligos? You called into question the privileges bestowed upon me by the Emperor. You can try. Let the strange Juice's mission put forth the champion. Now slay him in a tribal combat. Threaten the esteemed Hieronymus one more time, Caligos, and by the way of your love to prattle will commence. I swear it, one drop of holy blood will spill you, will send the remains of your realm into the flames, better than the tank of Prometheum. Okay. Okay, quell your pride, both of you. I don't wish to fight you, Caligos, but if we are not
We also
your
have
threats,
rights given to us by the Emperor.
yes. Death not frighten me, for this inevitable. As true as a senseless pointlessness, but how fares your protectorate then? The warp storm protectorate, more like bleeding scraps of one. The warp storm does it to shreds. Oh my goodness. Lord Imperium succeeded. Something strikes you as strange. Caligos Winterscale wasn't always this nonchalant about his protectorate. He used to be known as a shrewd and business-minded, even considered for his subjects, but it seems he has grown bored of ruling. Oh, that's interesting. So who's this remarkable warrior in this retinue? There's this Wharton the Grey, my arch-militant, a fierce warrior, as loyal as it is obedient beast to his master. Bought him in a miserable colony back when he was a runt on his last legs. Now he is practically a part of my dynasty. Wharton the Grey, skin's reality dotted with grey spots. This Caligos with the purest devotion. Okay. Let's size up my opponent. Could you... Okay. The grey spots on the Wharton's face are what catches your attention. Marks like these can be seen from fighters who are too fond of combat and simulants. Oh my goodness. Small price to pay for increased speed and reaction. Let's have a look at the commerce. Ignoring his fearsome-looking broadened with his pistol, which hangs from his belt rather than aristocratically, you notice a great number of thin blades, which curved edges silently, concealed with a Wharton's armor. These toys are deadly in the hands of a quick fighter. He's a quick fighter despite not looking like one. But I know this, which means that he wouldn't fool me. Instead, he would be lying dead. Yep. But anyways, thank you for such a wonderful clip. Okay, placing the bloodshot eyes. A glint of appraisal, intelligent and cunning. No, Wharton is not the thick, bloodthirsty beast he wants to be seen behind the mask and carefully keen mind. And we got ourselves an Eye of Hecaton. The Eye of Hecaton is a really strong sniper rifle for Illet. Grants +5 movement points after each attack. But okay, let me just right click it. It grants +5 movement points for after each attack and allows the wielder to move after attacking. Attacker with this weapon hits 3 or more targets. Attack has no cooldown. Yep. Last pew-pews. Yep. Incendia, you do seem to find me objectionable. Okay. Did you expect any different? I watched for years as outlaws thrived on football, and then, at long last, I had a chance to put an end to it. Seize the thug Vladam out at our throat. With the force of football to atone for you put the fear of him back into the masses, but you inferred and destroyed my plans in the sake of banal profit. Banal? Banal? Profit? Okay. Sorry, I took it from under your nose. Well, even more, you gave them provisions. Yep, corrupted grain. Heresy on footfall has only increased. Fanatics calling themselves harvesters are spreading the blasphemous doctrines of the Shadow Quarters. Grain is not enough for those madmen. No, they devout their brothers and sisters in the secrets of heretical feasts. The well-fed rabble have suspended and free to act impunity with forgotten the duties of the Emperor. Theodora taught you only too well, it seems. She too was far less concerned with the duty of the Expanse and her own personal interests. But you can be sure that I will not cease cleansing the furibunda system of the pirate scourge. Okay. Oh, none are without fault, noble Incendria. Point of this in targeting someone for the turpid, the true purity that could never be found. You threatened to starve, but I brought them salvation. So one of us serves the Emperor, and which one of their own is unhealthy ambition? My goodness, this is. I think that this is probably I like a slight on them, on her, as well, which is very Kefka-y. Please, I would believe no sooner than hearing the words of the population that dead heresy is sent into the void's embrace. Well, Hieronymus, your appearance here is unexpected. Okay, I'm clearly obliged to him to agree to accompany me on this journey. I see faith is more than just a word to you. Okay. Faith is everything to me. In his name, I have eradicated corruption. Okay. So she is super iconoclastic. Funny thing is, people call me the foul-tempered turned on all of this. Thinking you were not overly fond of Theodora? She was of the same breed as Asp. Wow. Snakes. Conceited. Insolent. Unaware the Emperor's stern gaze upon her. I do not doubt the wisdom and courage of Theodora. Not shred of humility feared for this wrath. Okay. Asp. That must be, Aspice Corda. Okay. Remember the name. From what you recall, she was a rogue trader too. Renowned one at that. Well, for one, like the stories they told were travels nameless and yes, there was no fear in her. So who is Aspis Corda to you? Oh, this is Incendia's favorite subject. She just loves to talk about Aspis. The example of the contemptible Aspis is warning to us all. Okay. So what does Aspis look like? Right, you notice Incendia seemingly fierce and choked up the mention of Aspis, but the priestess condemning words of her causes her eyes reaches to evaporate, and her dark eyes filled with righteous fury. Right, that reprobate is my forebear, is my curse. Aspis Corda was a cruel, covetous, blaspheming monster. She fraternized with Xenos, despised the faith. She robbed the slaughtered, and she was drawn to the dark secrets. One day, when she boarded her ship and vanished, the depths known as the Corona's Expanse, she was declared missing, but I know the day will come when we see Aspis Corda's battleship once more. Hope the taste of fine wine wash the bitterness of defeat from your tongue, Incendia. Okay. I'm not inclined to intoxicants of any sort, and nothing will wash away the memory of how you inferred my plans. I promise you that. Okay, what do you think of my celebration then? I like it. One can instantly tell what we've been invited to a rogue trader, not some administratum bootlicker. My. Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Okay. The Emperor protects. Okay, so we're done with this. What is our next bit in the journal? Oh, we're done with the stream too. My goodness. How long have I been in the stream? Okay. Okay. So we're all good. We're about to end the Master of Ceremonies, so that's a good place to stop. We didn't have any battles at all, right? Oh my goodness. We had one long battleless stream, and it's just me ranting and raving. What a perfect Rogue Trader stream, huh? Okay. That means that I need to call it a video. This is just me ranting and raving. Okay, so with that being said, it's now time to thank our members and call it a video, and I'm going to need to go eat. And I'm going to fast for the rest of the day, so wish me luck. hopefully my body will be able to be okay with me not eating protein for the day. All right, let's go ahead and thank Apilux, Manta, Burton, Tauntaun, Broson, Ozar, Blood Yelnek, and everyone else. And it's going to be it for today. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, and if you want to become a member to get turned into a Pokemon amongst other cool perks like badges and emojis, feel free to check out the membership program by clicking the exclamation point.
Have a good day, Biggie, and all. Good luck on your fest.
Yes. And that's going to be it for today. It's me and Begin. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Tomorrow's the day off. We'll see each other next day. And maybe we'll give Brosant a happy birthday. It's me and Begin. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Goodbye for now.